Hey guys, RotTB here. I'm going to be doing a little bit something different today. Instead of doing a Korean MapleStory thing, I'm going to be in Global MapleStory, and I'm going to be doing a Wind Archer playthrough. Yes, it's Wind Archer. Yes, it's a Cygnus Knight. I almost never do these, which is exactly the reason why I'm doing it. The other thing that I'm doing is I'm going to be going over the Renegades update, as well as some new recording software that I got. I got new recording software, Microsoft Expression Encoder 4, which is a major upgrade from what I was using, which was HyperCam. This is a major thing, and I'm not going to tell you guys what exactly makes it major until later in the video, but you guys will probably figure it out. Now, like I said, I was going to go over Renegades. The first thing that I wanted to talk about is the first thing that is going to come out, which is Jett. Now, by the looks of it, Jett may be a new class exclusive to Global MapleStory. That would be a big thing, mostly because it's a new class. The other thing that I'm looking at here is, way back when, there was an event that let players create their own class, basically. Not basically, it let them create their own class and submit their idea to Nexon, which would be implemented in the game, as well as them being given some maple points. The winner would do that. But that hasn't been done yet. So this may be what that is that new class that someone made. And if it's true, I congratulate the person who did it. But it may be, it may not be. Before you guys ask, I know you guys are probably assuming that I'm going to be doing a video on it, and that's not true. I am not going to do a video on Jett. If he is a custom class, if he is a new class. Even if he is a new class, it's global. I'm not doing global, really. It's not my main thing. My main thing is Korean MapleStory. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing this video, is because this video is kind of a filler between Phantom and the next class that comes out. Which is perfect, because the next thing I'm going to talk about is Phantom, which is the second part of the Renegades update. Yes, it's coming out. And why I'm doing no more vids is because that sounded really dumb. Vids. I'm doing no more videos on Phantom, kind of, because, well, let's face it, GMS is getting it. So one of the reasons why I believe that you guys watch my videos is to look at the new content that is most likely coming to Global MapleStory in advance on Korean MapleStory. That's one of the reasons why I joined Korean MapleStory, is because I wanted to both do that. I wanted to use that new content earlier, as well as do videos on it. I knew from the beginning when I signed up for Korean MapleStory that I was going to do videos on this content. And so far it's been working out, so. Anyway, some of you have been asking me, ooh, I got a new hat. Some of you have been asking me if I'm going to do an event for Phantom. Possibly. In fact, you can kind of, you know, most likely I'm going to do it, but I don't have any plans for it yet. I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, but it's most likely going to be the day it comes out. And luckily it's summer, so I have really no plans. So I kind of need to plan everything out, just like I did with this video. For this video, I have an index card right in front of me with all of my notes for this video, because I noticed with my videos that I'm stuttering a lot and I can't think of what to say. So this video, you're going to notice that I don't stop speaking as much. Like, I don't, like that. I don't do that anymore. So anyway, yeah, that was a little off topic in terms of my little schedule here. Anyway, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is the third part of, what do you call it, which was Oswan. Oswan is spelled wrong in terms of the event, or in terms of, what do you call it? I don't remember. In terms of the spelling between Korean MapleStory and Global MapleStory. In Korean MapleStory, we've all called it Oswan, yes, and in Global, it looks like Oswan too. The thing is, we spelled it with an S. In Korean MapleStory, they're spelling it with a Z, which is kind of interesting because it kind of shows how it's either we have screwed up or they have screwed up. So, yeah. But that's not the point. The point is, we're getting a new. It's actually kind of a party quest sort of thing. The way Oswan works is you get into a party of one. It has to be a party, which never ceases to puzzle me. That you have to be in a party of one person to get in. If you're not in a party, then it doesn't matter. You're not allowed in. But wait, I think I just said if you're in a party. It doesn't matter. Yeah, if you're in a party, alright. If you're in a party, it doesn't matter. If you're not in a party, you're not allowed in. That's basically it. But you can go with parties of 1 to... Why did I just hit that button? You can go in parties of 1 to 6. And you fight... really scully monsters. Sort of skeleton monsters. With a certain objective. It's not mindless slaying of monsters, even though one of the modes is. That I totally forgot about. But the first thing that you can do is exactly the same as the second, so I'm going to kind of combine those two into one, and that's called attack. Both of the modes are called attack and like conquer or conquest or something. But anyway, they entail you going forward through a map, which is right. That way is forward. That's forward. But they both entail you going forward and fighting hordes upon hordes of monsters in destroying the enemy's totem, I guess. I mean, I'm not really sure what it is. It's kind of a totem pole sort of thing that attacks you that you can't touch, otherwise it's instant kill. So don't touch it. That's a good idea. It does a good amount of damage, especially if you're playing on the harder difficulties. But other than that, you should have no trouble, especially if you're in a party. The other mode that is there is defend, which is basically the other way around. You are defending from hordes and hordes and hordes of monsters a Cygnus stone, which is a Cygnus stone. It's just a stone that you need to defend. It has no real purpose, I don't think. It's just kind of there for you to defend it. But you know, you're fighting hordes and hordes and hordes of monsters, and you need to destroy a certain number of, I think it was these weird Korean arrow things, ballistas. There we go. It's like these weird Korean ballistas that hold like 12 large arrows at once. If someone could tell me the name of the arrow that you put into a ballista, that would be awesome, because I don't actually know it. But anyway, you have to destroy a certain number of those. Depending on the difficulty, that number will increase or decrease. By the way, I do have a little bit of funding here. It's only a little bit. I mean, come on. A bunch of arrows and 40k. Who cares? So, anyway. That's defend right there. You have to just destroy a certain number of things, and they'll respawn in time. And then the last thing is mindless grinding. I forget what it is. It's called like resupply or something. And the enemies drop, I think, unagi and mana elixirs. So, and it's a decent drop rate. So, you know, that's a good way to get some of your potions back, if you use them, of course. So anyway, yeah, that about wraps up Oswan. I mean, you do get these kind of hidden talents, which aren't here yet. I forgot them in Global. And they just give you small bonuses for doing stuff. I'm not entirely sure what goes on there. You also get these coins, which you can spend, obviously, on, you know, items. scrolls, stuff like that, you know, the works. Yeah, that about wraps up Oswan right there. It is actually fairly interesting. I kind of like doing it because it also is sort of a world competition, if you will. You will compete against other worlds that, yeah. And, you know, so that'll be interesting to see how they do that, if they do that. I'm not entirely sure if they will or if they won't, but, you know, if they do, it is kind of cool. I mean, I'm not entirely sure of the, total, the world link thing there, the world competition sort of thing. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I know it does. Because that's what I've been told in the update notes of Korean MapleStory. It's because I'm white, right? Anyway. It's time to reveal the secret to my new recording software. Now, you guys have probably already assumed this, unless you are not observing carefully. But I have game sound. I finally can record both my voice and the game sound at once, which is what I've been doing for this entire video. And if you haven't found that out, then you need to listen harder. It's either that or it's really quiet, because I have my thing up as high as I can go, I think. No, I don't. Not entirely as high as I can go, but I know I have my volume up a little bit because I'm listening to it. Which is kind of a good background sort of music, BGM for my voice. I've always enjoyed the Erve stuff. You know, they don't actually call Erve in Korean MapleStory. They call it Arab. E-R-E-B. And I know that because it's on the map in English. It's kind of weird. I'm not entirely sure why they do it. But it's there, and that's how it goes. So, other stuff. I am shortening my videos. Mostly because, you know, I'm able to plan them out, which is good, because then I'm going to kind of progress. I'm going to progress faster, which means my videos are going to be shorter, as well as I'm not planning 40 minutes worth of video. I will plan maybe 10 to 20, which this video is probably 10 to 20 minutes, but I'm not recording 40 minutes of video. I'm not planning 40 minutes of video. I've been recording 40 minutes. I'm not planning that. The other thing I want to do is kind of off topic, but it's the importance of comments. I have been getting a lot of comments, and one thing that I noticed with my 10th Phantom video is the fact that, yeah, I got a lot of comments saying, I can't hear you, which I have fixed. I mean, I figured out how to amplify my mic volume so that you can hear me better. But either way, this struck me as friggin' hilarious. I have a friend of mine who, he does videos on I Found My System, and he did the importance of comments as well. Like, he did a little bit of a story with the importance of comments, and he said, not commenting when a video is bad is like walking into a sandwich shop and ordering a sandwich, just a plain sandwich. And so the dude gives you a sandwich, and you're like, how am I supposed to eat this? This is friggin' disgusting. How, you expect me to eat this? This is an outrage. And then he calls the police, let's say. Let's say he's some old man. I don't know. But anyway, that's the importance of comments. If you guys don't comment and say, this is what's wrong with your video, this is why it's bad, then I don't know. Your comments led me to take down and re-record the 10th Phantom video. And honestly, I thank you for that, because I actually didn't want that on there either. So that helped me out a lot. So I think that's about it. Thanks, guys, for watching. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe, comment, subscribe, subscribe, comment, subscribe, comment, 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 like, comment, 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 like, comment. I did notice I have 200 at the time of recording. I recall looking at my page and seeing 222 subscribers, which is pretty sick. One, because it's 222, and the other because it's over 200. It's over 200. I need 9,000 subscribers so I can do that. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. I will see you later. Don't send me a friend request.